Hey guys, it's Toy here. First off, welcome to my video. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you stay up with Toy. Well, today I'm here to talk to you guys about entrepreneurship. Oh, it can be so hard and daunting. But my latest venture is my e-commerce store. And I just want to give you guys a few tidbits. Well, my e-commerce store is powered by Shopify. Here to give you guys a little bit of my pitfalls, a little bit of my advantages, and just a little bit of my tips. So first of all, I developed my e-commerce store, which is called Bag Society, in January of 2022. Okay, so just this year, not even a full year into it yet. It's not as easy as I guess they try to make it out to be. I really don't know what made me go into my niche, but I'm glad that I did because it is kind of one of a kind. I have a bag and luggage boutique that specializes in only bags. So any bag you can think of, from diaper bags, lunch bags, book bags, handbags, of course. And I also sell authentic designer bags, which is a plus. But nonetheless, let's get back to developing the website and the store. So it wasn't easy at first. Of course, when I first started Shopify, I didn't know a lot about it. It took me taking a lot of video classes to learn just the basic functions of the website. And then after that, of course, I was using their free website theme, and I was trying to get everything sourced for free. Because being a new store, you don't want to like subscribe to so much things and you're not getting a lot of revenue. But I learned that shipping from China does not work for any drop shipping store. If it does, then kudos to you. But shipping from China is it's not trustworthy. You don't know what kind of products you're getting. Half the time, the communication with the sellers are, broken because their time zone is so different from ours. And it's no guarantee that your customer is going to get a decent product. And that's like one of the big factors. And not only that, your customer don't want to wait 20-30 days to receive a product that they bought online, especially if they're using another payment form like Sezzle or Afterpay, ZipPay, or whatnot. They don't want to wait. So my recommendation is to get rid of your China suppliers. Now, if you're buying wholesale, that's a whole different topic. But if you're drop shipping, get rid of the China suppliers. It's not worth it. It's so detrimental to your business. On another note, I've searched far and wide to get U.S. drop shippers, people that can get my clients their products within 5 to 9 business days. So now that you're found your niche and your good suppliers, they got good shipping rates, good shipping times, and you're making a decent profit, you still have to make sure things are together, like your speed score. So your website speed score is how fast your pages load when someone goes to shop with you. So whether you have a slow page or fast loading page will decipher your conversions for your sales. So what my advice would be is to go to Fiverr and find a freelancer. But I'm going to tell you, beware, because it is a lot of scammers on Fiverr. Make sure you walk through their profiles. Make sure you communicate with them. Make sure you ask questions before you send that money. Because as you seen in my last video, how I got scammed and harassed on Fiverr. But y'all can check that video out after you check out this one. But nonetheless, be careful. But I will recommend going to Fiverr and hiring a freelancer that can get your speed score for your website up and running at a great pace, at a great cost. I think I paid maybe like $30 for the service, and it was excellent. My speed score went from like a 34 to 78 within a day after hiring the freelancer. So that's one thing that I would truly recommend to do, especially if you're not too much tech savvy. Another thing that I have a hard time with is the fact that there's a lot of third party platforms built into Shopify. And when you have an issue asking Shopify, they usually don't have the answers. They usually don't have no answers for you. So a lot of times I had to figure things out on my own. Another thing about the Shopify platform, you have to eventually spend the money, especially on your website theme. I just recently upgraded my theme and I had to pay about $250 for it. And I will say it was worth it because it's a higher converting theme. My last theme wasn't too appealing. It looked almost, I want to say, kind of janky. I know y'all been on those like China websites before and how it looked. Like that's what my site looked like, and I wanted it to be seamless and beautiful and quaint and like inviting. That's what buying a new theme did for my store, and I'm seeing my conversion rates go up. Another thing that they don't tell you outright is marketing. Marketing is one of the biggest factors when you're running an e-commerce store. One of the hugest factors. And I'm not getting paid for this, so I don't want nobody to think I'm endorsing anything. I'm just going through about what I use. So I will recommend adding Klaviyo. It's spelled Clavio to your Shopify admin and your apps. That site is a lifesaver when it comes to marketing. They have everything from marketing flows, ways to create marketing campaigns. You can also create marketing templates, so you, when it's time to make a new campaign, you can just drop, add and drop, add and drop. You know, you want to make it easier, right? Also, they have pop-up options, so when people come to your site, that you can add that pop-up, hey, join my email list, get 10%, and so on. And also they have upsell funnels. You got to get that marketing together. That's one thing that I learned early. Without the marketing, you're not going to make any sales. I've seen a lot of people get online and say how they had a Shopify store, only had it for 3 months. They uploaded everything and they didn't make any money. That's because you don't have marketing. You have to market. And also to create your videos and social media posts and everything, you want to use Canva. If you're not using Canva, you need to use Pixar. I recommend Canva. It's more appealing to the eye. They have more premium pictures and themes and everything that you can use to make your store appear to be, you know, one of them high up stores. And that's what you want. You want people to see your brand and be like, yeah, that's somewhere I want to shop. Another thing that they don't tell you when starting a Shopify store is that your store and all of your items have to be in compliance with all of your sale channels. So that's Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, the Shop app, Google, like everything. It has to be in compliance. So, and it's crazy sometimes because I've had it where my items will be in compliance with Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, but wouldn't be in compliance with Pinterest or Google or ShopPay. It gets a little tricky there. I had to again watch a lot of videos to understand what was the problems, but each platform have different stipulations of compliance regulations. Whew, it's a lot. Another thing that they don't tell you when you're first creating your Shopify store is that you can get fraudulent orders, which will cause chargebacks, which will make your store start to look faulty. I got my first chargeback, and it was crazy because what they do is they order the item, and usually once they see that the item is shipped or close to their destination, then they dispute the charges, which results in the chargeback. And not only do you have to refund the customer, but they charge you a fee for the chargeback. So you also lose money. It's crazy, right? So by me getting the chargeback, ShopPay kicked me off their platform for I think 6 months it is. So I will recommend inputting a fraud app into your Shopify store. Again, you can find all of these different apps on the Shopify platform. They are easily integrated. It's something that you want to make sure you have. Don't get caught slipping like I did, because when I was having these issues, it was the start of my store, and I almost quit a few times. But I'm like, the first year of business is the hardest, and I'm going to stick to it. And I've been doing okay so far. Another thing that they don't tell you about Shopify, and especially in drop shipping, recently I had a customer make an order. Okay. I went to the supplier to order what she just ordered, and the supplier raised the price on me. So I could have either purchased the product and took a loss for the customer or refund the customer. I would have wind up taking a loss of about $120, but I was like, it wasn't worth it. I just sent the customer their money back. My products were synced to this app, but once she made the purchase, she was able to purchase it for the sales price. But once I went to their platform to purchase, the price had risen. I couldn't tell my customer, hey, I need you to pay more money. So that's another thing to just be aware of. Be aware of the different apps you're using to source the products and the stipulations. Because once I reached out to customer service, they told me, like, yeah, our vendors are allowed to do that. They change their prices, they fluctuate, they go down all the time. But I'm like in the middle of a sale, and if you seen that I sold this product for a specific price because it was synced at that time, how come you guys didn't honor it? But again, this is one of the pitfalls of being an e-commerce store and drop shipping. Drop shipping can be very rewarding when done the right way, but just do your research. Make sure you're constantly learning. You can get lost. That's just bottom line. Like with drop shipping and dealing with multiple vendors and Shopify and the themes and marketing and everything, you can get kind of lost in it. And discouraged. But I'm here to tell you, don't get discouraged. It's all worth it. Just keep at it. Make sure you use the tools that they give you. Make sure you use the tools that you learn on other platforms. And don't be afraid to hire out um, for people to come and help you make your site better, or make you get more conversions, or even help you build your campaigns, because I know everyone is not marketing savvy. I actually had to take a Google class to actually get the gist of marketing. So it's all about how much you want to put into it, how far you want to go with your business, how big you want your business to go. And they always said, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, you got to bring them people along that you need, though. Not the vultures, the people you need. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Make sure again y'all like this video, subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next one.